The site has to respond to quite a patchwork of urban context. We've got the railway lines behind us, Churchill Gardens on one side, and then obviously the 19th century terraces developed by Peabody in the early 19th century on the other.
We had the original estate, which had blocks A to Z in it. One of our residents phoned us in the 1990s and said, "I can put my finger in my wall, is that right?" And we immediately realised that blocks X and Z were in trouble. Instantly, obviously moved them out, and then that site became an issue for us. So we did 10 years of consultation with residents. For one reason and another, it wasn't very successful. Then we just thought we'd try a new approach. Very straightforward, very straight talking, and also making sure that our residents got something out of this new development.
Peabody Housing Association has done a fantastic job, and they have thought about the needs of families, even the playground, which can be sometimes noisy, but it is nice to see children playing.
Quite an important part of the landscaping strategy was to try and tidy the bins up so that they were less dominating, and add planting and new paving throughout.
So a third of the residents in this new building are actually from our existing Victorian estate. They had a 3-bedroom flat, they downsized to a 2, and they've now got balconies, lifts and modern facilities.
We moved in here in 1973, so it's a long time ago.
When these came, I thought, well, that's right, I'm going to have one of them, and I love it.
The balcony was what fixed it for me. Because even if I can't go out, I can sit outside, whereas before I had no view at all.
I like the open plan. I like that you can be in the kitchen and still see what's going on in the dining room.
But I like all the space and the kitchen and the window in the kitchen.
I think that the way a property is configured can impact greatly on how well you get on together as a family. I find that we're sitting together more now, which is something we didn't seem to do a lot where I was before.
We've got 3 blocks, each with their own core. We've actually linked 2 of the blocks together with decks. It allows us to get dual aspect flats. It also gives amenity for the residents with balconies off those decks, and it allows us to give access to 2 lifts for certain of our more vulnerable residents as well.
The 37 stairs in the old place was just getting too much. Not having those stairs means I can go out more often.
I think we had a very fragmented southern end to this estate, and I think what Howard Tompkins have achieved is a great L-shaped building, encloses a new space, makes sense of the avenue, closes it off while still allowing access through, and a lot more greenery, which is very important to our residents.
I'm still pinching myself thinking, is this really mine? And I just love it.